Epic Listicles. Hello, I'm Angela, and this is Epic Listicles. Today I'm talking about Richard Ramirez, an American serial killer. Most people are familiar with the serial killer known as the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. His killing spree lasted for more than 14 months in 1984 and 1985 between Los Angeles and San Francisco, California. Let's get on with the list. Number 7. Ramirez was exposed to extreme sexual violence as a teenager. During his teen years, Ramirez idolized his cousin Mike, a returning Green Beret veteran from Vietnam. Mike spent his days drinking and bragging to the young Richard about how he had raped and murdered Vietnamese women while serving in Vietnam, showing Richard a collection of grotesque photos of his crimes as he told the stories. While in the presence of Richard one day, Mike shot and killed his girlfriend in the face during an argument. This exposure to the combination of sex, puberty, and violence is believed to have deeply affected Richard and may have helped to eventually lead to his crimes. Number 6. Prior to becoming a serial killer, Ramirez attempted to rape a woman in a hotel, got caught, and wasn't even arrested. While working at a hotel, having access to guest rooms, Richard saw a couple check in one day. When the husband was parking the car, Richard attempted to rape the wife. The husband walked in and beat Richard severely and got him fired from his job. The incident went unreported to local authorities because the couple just wanted to get on with their holiday. Number 5. One of the Night Stalker's victims survived because of car keys. On the night of March 17, 1984, Ramirez surprised Maria Hernandez outside her home in Rosemead, California. Raising his gun to shoot her in the face, Maria put her hands up in defense and the bullet ricocheted off her house key, sparing her life. Number 4. Dianne Feinstein, mayor of San Francisco at the time, unwittingly tipped off Ramirez that the police were onto him by releasing information about a shoe print and ballistics from a crime in San Francisco that did in fact match those found at a crime scene in Los Angeles. Ramirez dropped his size 11.5 Avia sneakers off the Golden Gate Bridge that night, losing that evidence for police use forever. These facts had been retained from the public to better serve as investigative tools for the LAPD. They were furious. Number 3. Richard Ramirez was a devoted follower of Satan. Early in Ramirez's life, he had become comfortable sleeping in graveyards and developed an interest in the occult. Through the years, Ramirez came to describe his obsession with Satan as wanting to serve Satan and force others to do the same. It was not uncommon for Ramirez to force his victims to profess their love for Satan as he beat and raped them. To make sure the authorities understood his motivation, he would also carve pentacles into the walls or into his victims. Number 2. At the time of his arrest, Richard Ramirez was believed to have murdered 13 people. However, in 2009, Ramirez's DNA was connected along with that of another assailant to the abduction, rape, and murder of 9-year-old Mei Leung in San Francisco. Her body was discovered in the basement of a Tenderloin San Francisco hotel Ramirez had stayed in. This murder occurred on April 10, 1984, and is believed to be Ramirez's first murder. Number 1. Ramirez was caught by an angry mob in Los Angeles. As a result of evidence and witness composite sketches, the police were able to identify who the Night Stalker was. Ramirez had been in Arizona and had no clue he'd been identified. Upon arrival back in LA, Ramirez noticed people looking at him funny. A group of ladies called him El Matador, the killer. Then Ramirez realized as he focused in on the front page of the LA Times, his own picture. Panicking, he ran across the freeway, attempted to carjack a woman, Bystanders started to chase him. Soon more joined the chase and Richard was caught. The mob beat Ramirez and kept him from escaping until a couple of LAPD officers showed up and saved one of the most notorious serial killers in California history from an angry mob. Richard Ramirez was not only one of the most frightening serial killers in history, he lived up to his brand in court. On at least one occasion, he came to court and displayed a pentagram drawn on the palm of his hand and proclaimed his love for Satan. Despite being sentenced to death by the state of California for his crimes, Ramirez escaped his doom by dying on June 7, 2013, from complications stemming from B-cell lymphoma, chronic substance abuse, and hepatitis C viral infection. If you liked this video and would like to see more epic listicles, well, then hit the like button, then subscribe, and click on the bell for the latest release notifications. Thank you for watching Epic Listicles. See you next time.